Labrinth, come in.
Hey, this is Basil from Tasty Cloudz.
I'm Rob.
I'm Ed.
I'm Frankie.
What we do is reviews on anything hookah, from vases to hookahs to shisha, anything you name it, we do it.
We're smoking out of a KM single pearl with a Tangiers Pico bowl with 2 Cocoa Jammer coals and a fancy hose.
So today we're smoking that last pie out of the Pico bowl, as he said. It's a brand new flavor. When you open it up, I smell a really strong of cherry, berries, and orange. That's really all I get. And Frankie's going to describe some more.
It's a typical Tangiers cut. I smell definitely the maraschino cherry. Definitely some apple in there. Not double apple, just regular, just a green apple, like an apple pie. I almost smell like a cinnamon, like a crust. Definitely a crusty cinnamon. Definitely some peach, like a peach cobbler, and a little bit of blueberry.
It definitely is fruity, but it does have a sweet taste to it, so it honestly, it does remind me of a pie.
I think it smells kind of like vitamins, to be honest. It smells, you can definitely smell the peach and the cherry, like Frankie said. It smells a lot better than it tastes, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah. It smells like cough syrup as well. That cherry cough syrup. So we're getting that cherry, that really strong cherry. That's all I'm really getting from this, and it tastes like Tangiers, the normal. There's nothing really pops out at me. I just taste that cherry.
You know, for the third round of coals, it still carries the flavor pretty well. I definitely taste the cherry, like Ed said. I taste a little bit of the apple and a little bit of berry. Not necessarily blueberry, just a real generic blueberry flavor.
It's a little mixed berry flavor.
Like a blueberry, not really raspberry, but just berry. But for Tangiers, it carries the Cloudz that it should. For the Bricoupe line, it doesn't buzz too hard. It's real mellow smoke.
So don't be afraid to smoke it.
Like what Frankie said, just like berry. Like you said, this is the third set of coals, and it just tastes the same how it did the first set, and it just keeping its taste, and really, really good.
That's what's great about Tangiers.
I actually don't really taste many flavors. I kind of taste the cinnamon that he was talking about that he smelled. It almost tastes like a pie crust without anything in it to me.
I mean, come on, it resembles a pie a little bit.
Yeah, it almost tastes like a pie without the filling. Just like the crust with a little bit of the pie in it. It's not overwhelming on the cinnamon. It's a really mellow smoke, but it's not overwhelming with the mixed fruit. It's a very mellow smoke, in my opinion.
Personally, I don't think it's as spot on as some of their flavors, but...
And what's the reason why it's called the last pie? That's what I want to know.
What I heard is that Eric from Tangiers took all the fruit flavors that you put in a pie: peach, apple, blueberry, raspberry, cherry, just all the pie flavors, put a little bit of cinnamon and just mixed it. But I'm picking up more of the cinnamon undertones with more of the fruit overtones, where it tastes fruity, but it's not overwhelming, but you still taste the cinnamon in like the back of your throat almost. I like it. It's a very mellow flavor. It's not something that you would smoke every day, but it's not something that you would smoke once and throw away.
probably after dessert, maybe.
It's almost like an after dinner smoke.
So like probably that last piece of pie what you had. So
No, that's what- maybe
it
that's
doesn't
what
work
they
out.
got.
It doesn't work out.
Or maybe that's where they got from. I don't know.
Alright, let's give it a number. 1 to 10. I'd give it a 1. I really don't like this flavor at all. I think it tastes pretty bad. I'm not a big cinnamon fan, so maybe that's why.
I'm getting that cherry cough syrup. I don't really like that flavor that much. It just reminds me of when I was a kid.
So 1 to 10.
So I'm going to probably say a 3.
How I feel it is that obviously Tangiers is an amazing shisha. I don't think it's their best. It kind of reminds me of the $1 Million flavor from Fantasia, because that's what that cough syrup taste is kind of like. But I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best I've had from Tangiers.
What
You know,
would you give it
I'm-
1 to 10?
1 to 10, I would say it's about. I would say a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with basil. It's not their best flavor. Every flavor that they've put out that I've smoked personally, it's very spot on. You know, the horchata tastes like horchata, so on and so forth. It's not spot on to a pie. It's almost like a mixed pie. It's not their best flavor. I mean, I enjoy it. I wouldn't smoke it as a daily smoke, but 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid 7. It's if you have the option between this and an, you know, a Starbuzz or a Fantasia or Social Smoke, I'd go with this.
I'm starting to get like a little buttery flavoring to it now.
It has like a creamy cinnamon almost. It's,
Yeah.
it's not even necessarily cinnamon. It's like a spice, like a crust spice. It's really hard to explain. You're gonna have to try it for yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely worth trying. Don't be afraid to do it.
We picked this up at a 5-star at their shop down in Northridge, California. They have an online retailer, 5-star Hookah.com. Great customer service. Mary and Alex always take care of us. So yeah, I mean, I say give it a shot. What do you say?
I would say give it a shot also. It's nothing to lose from. It's just a good experience of a different type of Tangiers. Like I like to explore so much. I don't like staying to the same stuff. So it's good to mix it up a little bit. That's how I feel.
And it's only 100. You can buy it in 100 grams. So you know, you don't like it, you're only down $10-12. You know, you can give it to a friend, whatever. But it's a pretty good flavor, I think. What do you think, Dave? Like, would you recommend it?
I personally would not smoke this again. I don't like it at all.
What do you think?
Yeah, definitely try it. Like Basil said, expand. Get all the different types of flavors in there. So you could widen your palate, different tastes, so you could just be a normal smoker, just like...
Trying new stuff, keeping it fresh, you know?
Alright, this is Tasty Cloudz. You know, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to us, tell your friends.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. We're starting off. It's our first video, so let us know what you think. If there's any tips that you have to give us for making videos, let us know.
Leave us some flavors that you guys want to see reviewed, and we'll review it.
We love shout outs. You know, it helps us a lot. Whatever you'd like, you know, even if you're not unsure about a flavor that you don't want to buy, we'll get it.
Review it
We'll-
for you.
We'll tell you.